Ads have an incredibly large effect on our lives, especially on children and teens. It's been proven that children 8 years old or younger can't defend themselves against ads. They believe them and literally can't say no. In fact, children younger than 4 or 5 years old can't even tell the difference between ads and entertainment. An average child in Canada watches 20,000 to 40,000 ads a year. A grade 1 child can already name around 200 brands. This has to be stopped.
Ads usually make people want to buy your product, and sometimes if they think it's like a really good product, they'll want to buy a lot of it, and then you don't like it anymore, so then it's useless. So then you spend your money on a stupid
people to buy whatever they're trying to sell, even if it's not that
good. People to come in and like try their product, like they're probably paying them to say that it's a good product anyway, so I don't trust them personally.
I find that advertisement makes people, influences the decisions of people because they are influenced by the advertisement.
I think that advertisements can influence people to do things that they may not really want to do because of peer pressure.
I see about 50 ads a day.
It's a lot, like everywhere, not on the bus, and online if you go online.
75,
100.
I usually see ads for like beer commercials or restaurants that are new, or clothing stores like American Eagle, for example.
Makeup and clothing, a lot of concerning the person's appearance.
Car commercials. And
Yeah, basically just car commercials.
we see advertisements for restaurants and for clothing.
I usually see advertisements for movies and cars.
Almost half of ads seen on TV are food ads. Advertisers spend a total of $2 billion on food advertising. Around 10.6 food ads are shown an hour on TV. Some people think that food ads are the leading cause of childhood obesity today. Of the ads shown, 83% were for convenience foods, fast foods, candy and soft drinks, and only 2% were for fruits and vegetables. Think about it. How often do you see an ad for healthy foods?
There are also lots of apparel ads today. Apparel advertisements give kids the idea that they need to be beautiful for people to like them. This leads to anorexia, bulimia, anxiety, and stress. Markets are no longer meeting needs but creating needs.
There are also a lot of cigarette and alcohol ads targeted at teens. An average of $5.7 billion is spent on alcohol advertisements a year. Around $30 million a day is spent on advertising tobacco. Alcohol ads target more teens than adults. Cigarette ads are targeted at children as young as 13 years old.
Advertising influences the kids around more and more every year. I've noticed a huge, significant change. There's a huge impact. You wear the clothes they want you to wear. You listen to the music they want you to listen to. You read the books they want you to read. You do the activities they suggest you to do. You're extremely influenced, which is really sad because you are all individuals, and yet they're trying to clump you as a group, telling you that if you do this, you'll be cool, or if you don't do this, you won't be, or if you do this, you'll be popular, and that's not the case. A person is not made by the clothes they wear, they are made by the person who they are within. For me, the most effective advertising is the honest advertising. I can't stand it when they try and put pressure on kids your age to be something that they're not. Since when did we give such power to advertising companies to tell you that this is who you should be? I like the honest ones. I don't like the ones that have kids made up or that have, I really get irked with the Axe commercials. The teenager sprays Axe all over him and then enters the elevator only to be swarmed by women.
Mr. Lawler,
that's not true.
call the office?
That will not happen. So the idea that they don't give you the honest truth. And I think that you are smart consumers and that you deserve to know that what you have is good and can be, changed and altered if you use this product. What's wrong with who you are? Advertisers are some of the smartest people in the business. It is their job to know what you're thinking, what you want to buy, what you want to read. They do tests and studies where they take a small selection of kids and they do, would you buy this? Wouldn't you buy this? Give me your opinion. And then they generalize that to all of you. So they're extremely smart in that they target you. They don't target your parents because they know your parents, once they say no, it's no. They target you, who have not only your allowance and your money if you have a job or whatever, but you also affect your parents, your grandparents, and people buying for you. So you're a huge influence in the market. Billions of dollars at not your specific fingertips, but at your expendable fingertips. So it's their business to know you, whether you think you know yourself. And so they'll tell you, oh, you should do this or you should do that. You want to be popular? Do this. And the sad reality is they'll get you because at your age you are going through adolescence and you are going through such insecurities about not only your physical appearance but your emotional, your friends and things, because let's be honest, you're 13 years old, everyone has frenemies, best friends who are not your friends, and that leads to chaos. And so it's these advertisers' jobs to know exactly who it is that they're targeting. And it's like a drop in the bucket. You are the ripple. If I were to give advice to advertising companies to make advertising more safe to kids and teens, I would say stop sexualizing kids. There's too many times where you see commercials where the actress is 12 or 13 years old, but she's made up to be 18, 19 years old. That already puts such an unrealistic physical demand on teenagers. Like, as a food nutrition teacher, eating disorders is a huge thing, and this is all played through the media. Because when the media tells you that this is the size of clothes that you should be wearing, this is the hair color you should have, this is the eye color you should have, and if you don't have that, here are diet pills, here are hair dyes, and here are contacts for you to wear. Not to blame them for eating disorders and body dysmorphic disorders and people not being okay with who they are, but instead of working against you, why can't they work with you? And that's my suggestion. Stop sexualizing and start accepting.
And there are many organizations out there to help with the effects of advertising, such as Kids Help Them,
Mothers Against Drunk Driving,
Participe Action,
the Childhood Obesity Foundation, and
the Dove Self-Esteem Fund.